Hello, Taylor Johnson here. I just wanted to give you a look at the May statistics for the DC area real estate market. If you've been following me for the past couple of months, then you know you recognize this as a new format, and well, we're all trying to figure it out. So follow along with me if you can while I piece it together. One thing that remains very clear is that this is still a seller's market. The sellers are dictating terms. However, it is also clear that there are fewer buyers and fewer sales. So as a seller, you need to be very cognizant of that maybe it takes a little more work or a little more effort to sell the property than it did before. So let's take a look at this and look at these numbers here. Here, the median sales price you can see is up to $605,000. That's an increase of around 8% since last year. Or let's put it this way, that's $160,000 higher than 5 years ago. Don't you wish you'd bought 5 years ago? We probably all are saying that. Well, don't put yourself in the position of saying 5 years from now, man, I wish I'd bought in 2022. We are really still anticipating, you'll see in a few moments, that prices will increase. They are increasing at a slower rate than they have, which is a good thing. We are still seeing that homes are selling in 6 days or less on average. So again, as a buyer, you got to be out there and it's very quick. As a seller, if your home has not sold in a short period of time, then maybe you're not marketing it correctly or the price is too high. Low inventory has been a constraint, and we can see that there have been some, normally we have a typical spring bump. We haven't seen that yet this year. And the prices are rising at a slower rate, as I said. And here is from Bright himself. Home prices in the Washington area will continue to rise, but price increases will be lower than they have been over the past 2 years. I have seen predictions of 6 to 8% for this coming year. So even if they only increase it 4%, they're still going up. And it's going to mean that next year prices will be higher than they are this year. So if you can make the monthly payments, this is still a great time to buy. Look at this closed sales year over year. This is a really telling chart. Since 2017, you can see that the number of closed sales every month has either gone up or gone down just a little bit, not really very much variation here, until we hit March of 2020. When we had the shutdown, and so everybody's staying at home, nobody's going out, and sales, as you would expect, dropped. Then people started buying, and look what happened. It went crazy. This is part of what's happened the last 2 years. This feeding frenzy of people buying, and multiple bids and crazy prices. Now we're seeing a decrease. And so maybe, let's hope, maybe this is a return to normalcy. We also saw that median condo prices fell 1.3% compared to a year ago in suburban condo markets. So perhaps the condo market is a place of relative comparative bargain or relatively lower prices. They have not yet seen the appreciation that you've seen in other types of housing. Median days on market, as you can see, is very clearly remaining low. It's around 6, and it has been for the last 2.5 years. And we can also see that showings are down this year, which again is a good thing, I think. Closed sales, we've already done that. median sales price. Let's take a look at that here. You can see that in Arlington County it was down a little bit, and in Washington, D.C. it was down a little bit. So perhaps, again, on a relative basis, those are places where you might be a little better off price-wise. Falls Church City, the median sales price was up a lot, but again, it's a very small market. So, one sale there can really set off the average. If we look at days on market, we're still looking at an average of around 6, slightly higher in DC. So again, this means as a buyer, you got to be ready to go. You got to get out there and look right away. Properties come on the market on Thursday. You're looking at them Thursday, Friday, and you're writing your offer on Wednesday, Sunday, or Monday. You don't have time to put your financing together after you've viewed the houses. And months of supply is how long does it take to sell all the homes currently on the market if no new homes come on the market? A balanced market is when we have 6 months of supply. So there you're going to see more bargaining and more ability to for the buyer to dictate terms, for the seller to really want buyers to come and so forth. Look at here, we are at something right around 1, maybe 2 in DC in terms of months of supply. This is crazy. So this is still a seller's market. The sellers are dictating terms. Every time I call for a buyer and talk to the listing agent, what is it that your seller's looking for? Clean deal, highest price. Like that means no contingencies, price as high as you can. So what does it mean for you as a buyer? Well, if we look in these areas where the months of supply have increased, like Fairfax City or Loudoun County or Frederick County, Prince George's County, then maybe there we have a little more to choose from. We have a little more time to look around, and we can bargain a little more. I'm Taylor Johnson with Keller Williams Capital Properties, part of the Garcia team. If you found this helpful or you'd like to get more videos like this, please click on the like button down below and subscribe to my channel. Or if you have any questions, if I can be a resource for you anyway, please reach out. I'm here to help you. Have a great day.